I'm here with Betty. She is the owner of Tshirtandco. You can go to tshirtandco.com and check out all the different shirts and the Wander Pillow and all these different products that she has available. But first, I have to tell you that I met Betty on season 22 of The Blocks. We were fellow contestants on the show.
Yes.
Very exciting. We can't tell you a lot. We can tell you we were on it. Okay. We can't tell you anything about the numbers or anything like that, right? But
Correct.
we can tell you that that it was a lot of fun. What was your takeaway from The Blocks?
Oh my God, my takeaway on The Blocks. It's first of all, thank you for inviting me. Thank you for
Yes.
taking the time, your busy schedule. And yeah, the takeaway basically is like there's a long way to go. So there's a lot to learn. It's a lot of learning, that's for sure.
Mhm.
And actually, you come back with so many ideas and you don't know how to start. But most likely, it's everything. It's good. It's just that empowerment to small business owners
A
and
lot of
just
validation,
to
right?
continue learning.
Yeah, a lot of validation and a lot of learning.
Correct.
So it was a lot of fun. Was it hard for you sometimes? I know for me, we'd be sitting there listening to Wes talk and, you're taking notes and then all of a sudden the cameraman's right here and they told you, don't look at the camera, and sometimes it was hard not to look, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, definitely it was hard because English is my second language, right? So even if I've been living here in the US for 14 years, there's still some words that I'm like, what is this?
Right.
So, and most likely where is those technicisms, those technical languages, words that he was using. So I'm like, what is this? So I'm Googling it and guess what? It's time to go and respond
Right.
to all the
That's right.
questions.
Now you got 15 minutes to prepare, Yeah, it was a
Correct.
lot of pressure, a lot of intensity, long days, long schedules, but a lot out of it. So let's talk a little bit about actually T-Shirt and Co. and what you guys do. Now, I have to tell you just a little backstory about Betty and I because we kind of bonded over the fact that I have a Latino wife. For those who are uninitiated, my wife, her mother immigrated here from Costa Rica, didn't speak a bit of English when she came here. And so it's a strong part culturally of our family altogether. So when we were talking, I was like, well, we started laughing about it and she started telling me about her shirts. And I was like, oh, no, I have to have that. I mean, I'm married to a Latina. How can I not have that? So let me just show you a couple of these shirts here. This one is really funny. I believe you would call it gringon. Is that right?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So what is a gringon? You tell them.
Yeah, gringo. It's a gringo. That's how we call the Americans
Yes.
in all the Latino community, but more chingon,
Yeah.
which means more badass.
Right.
That you become a gringon by hanging with the Latino culture and accepting us
Right.
and try to be cool in our environment.
Yeah.
So most
Or getting a
likely,
hot Latina wife will do it for you too, right? Now she
of
sent me
course.
one other one as well. And I'm just now unpackaging it. I haven't even looked at it. I was going to leave it as a surprise. So this one is Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, which, if I'm reading that right, is it's a WTF, right?
Correct. And that was inspired by my husband because my husband, he is in the military. He just recently retired.
Okay.
But my whole family, my brother-in-law, father-in-law, they served Vietnam. And my brother-in-law working for a Pentagon. So I'm like, okay, I need to have a gringo collection because I'm married. I'm not just came to this country and, trying to have some merchandise that relate to myself as a Latina.
Right.
So I need to merge, just how I merge with my husband, and he's an American person, a gringo. So
Yeah.
I need to do something for our gringos. We love our gringos.
Yes. No, I think that's great. Now it's not just that at your website, though. You have so many different shirts, other products. Tell people a little bit about that.
Yeah, so most likely this brand is for people all over the world, all the Mexicans or the Latinos that have to go and start their lives in another country for work, education, name it, right?
Mhm.
So I came to this country and after just for work, and then I end up staying here. And after some time, I start missing, that the connection to my roots, to my culture. So I start designing my t-shirts. Just for this example, this one is La Jefa. So just to kind of just to see something that kind of okay relates to my language or
Right.
things like that.
Right. Tell them what La Jefa is, because they may not know.
La Jefa is the boss.
Yes,
So it's
the boss.
It's the girl boss. Yeah.
Yes.
So we're La Jefa. We have El Jefe, which is the boss
Yes.
too. And most likely it's just to keep us connected with our roots, with our languages.
I noticed that on your La Jefa shirt, it looks like you got some Dia de la Muerte on there. Is that right?
Yeah, Day of the Dead.
Yes.
Yeah, because
Sugar
the Day
skulls
of the
and
Dead
whatnot.
is super important or my community. So I want to have La Jefa, but I'm like the Day of the Dead girl, like she's super sexy, just like a Latina is, right?
Right. Yeah, absolutely. No, I love the sugar skulls. I think they're amazing artistic representations, and I love to see people's different interpretations of those. They're always so amazing. Some of the artists out there.
Correct. Yeah, and most likely, I've been selling it all around the world, Switzerland, different countries where are Mexicans, are Latinos that they see my brand and they're like, oh, I want to have a little piece of my culture with me.
I think it's great.
T-shirt.
I think it's awesome.
And most likely my main market, it's in the, really far away from Mexico where people are like, oh, that's cool. I want to have it. I want to, I want to represent my culture.
That's great. Now, what else do you carry on your website besides shirts?
Okay, well, I carry bomber jackets, jean jacket that says being Mexican is my superpower.
That's great.
We have a really cool phrase that is Viva Mexico, cabrones, which is like long live Mexico, motherfucker.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
so
That's
but
great.
it's kind of like a language culture. That's how we call ourselves.
It sounds like what you've done, Betty, and I'm certain this is what you set out to do, is you've created a lifestyle brand.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a whole brand. It's not just a shirt. You can get all types of apparel, and share that with your friends and your family who have some connection with the Latina culture. It's a beautiful thing to be able to do because now more than ever we're more infused with Latina and Latinos in our country, which is a beautiful thing, right?
Yeah, and also I have caps. You sold my cap that said tacos.
Yes.
So everybody was confused at the show. What tacos mean? I'm like, it's tacos.
It's tacos.
Like,
This is just tacos.
I never seen that in a cap. I'm like, yeah, we love tacos. We love tequila. So that's, and then I have mugs and t-shirts that says, I'm a tamale kind of person.
That's great.
Because, it's like kind of merging the Latino culture with American culture, and it's something beautiful. Because
it really
sometimes
is.
people, they are like, no, I'm from this part of the world, and that's it. No, we're mixed. At this point, we're all mixed, and let's celebrate that.
No, I think you couldn't be more right. I mean, I think the blending and the celebration of our cultures together is the best way to go. And I know it's been a riot for me, learning more about, because I was familiar with some Latin culture in general, just from school and from being around people from a Hispanic country, but not as much as when I met my wife and her mom and the family, and it was just like, oh, this is different. This is different. Yeah, it's different.
It's a party.
It is a party, but people don't. Family is important, I think, in every culture, but it is the cornerstone of the Latin culture, without a doubt.
Yes. Yeah, you better behave, because then your mom is going to get you no matter how old you are.
Yeah, no, they will grab you right on by the ear and tell you what's up.
Yeah. And actually, just talking, piggyback about embracing the cultures. I mean, you wouldn't believe, but my dad was a Black Mexican.
Yeah.
And I'm Filipino. So.
Okay, so you got Filipino, Black, and Mexican. See, if you didn't have Filipino, I'd say Blaxican, but because you didn't, now I don't have one for just for three of them, but that's great. You got all three cultures going there.
Yeah, hence my eyes. Everybody thought I was Chinese. I'm like,
really?
Oh, Mexican.
But sometimes I never thought that. But I never also thought there was Filipino. I didn't think that either, because sometimes you see, depending on the region of Hispanic, it can be have an Asian appearance at times. So I knew just listening to you talk, I was like, oh, she's Latina. There's no doubt in my mind who she is. Sounds like my wife over there. I get it.
Super mixed.
Yeah,
it's super mixed.
See, that's how my son, my younger son, he is half Costa Rican. He's black, white, and Costa Rican, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what at this point there's no point on being like, oh, I'm just from this region of the
Right.
world. I mean, we're super mixed, and if you check your ancestry, you're gonna see that man, you come from everywhere.
We all do. By this point, we're all a little diluted, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
Betty,
and also what I wanted to let you know, another important design that I have in my brand is Frida Kahlo. So Frida for us is super big.
Sure.
So I have like Crocs for Frida, and I have hoodies. I have pillows, Frida Kahlo pillows. So it's something that you can have at your home as well.
That's
I have
cool.
blankets. That's a chingon. Everything that you want to.
It's all there, to kind of tie that culture into your home and your lifestyle and your brand and then everything.
Yeah, and why blankets? Because I can buy a blanket somewhere else, but I want to feel represented. So I want to feel like I'm getting a hug from home. So I'm gonna get me a chingona blanket.
Yeah,
a lady blanket.
Why not represent all the time? Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And all of them, they have sugar skulls designs. So it's something that you can see it. I'm like, okay, I cannot be at home. I cannot be at where I come from, but I can have it close to my heart.
And I'll tell you this, if you're a gringo like myself, you need to be reminded as often as possible that your wife is Latina, because you might step on a landmine otherwise. Because they hit different. They are fiery. When they feel it, they feel it. You know what I'm saying? I know you do.
Yeah. And I mean, we're spicy. For example, my
that's
husband,
what I always say. My wife is spicy. Yeah.
Yeah. And my husband, he retired from the military now. He's working on Homeland Security. So
that's great.
So it's like, and I'm representing my Mexican side. So it's like
that's hilarious.
It's two worlds that are so different, but they combine and they can coexist.
Yes.
And whenever I get mad at him, I give him like a nalgada, like a slap on the butt.
Yes.
And then he's like, "You are hitting a federal officer." I'm like, whatever.
You're assaulting an officer. That's funny. Yeah, I bet you guys do have a good time, don't you?
Oh, of course.
That's
of course.
great.
He laughs at me. He says that my accent is like Sofia Vergara. I don't know if you saw.
Of course, I know who that is. Yes.
Yeah. So
yeah, I didn't live under a rock, Betty. I know. Of course, I know who Sofia Vergara is. Yes. You have a strong accent.
Yeah.
But it is. I don't want to be insulting to your husband. It's a very attractive accent, to hear in a female. Probably a male too, but it's not my bag. But when I hear ladies with that accent, always it's like, oh, hello, So I think that Sofia Vergara could have thinned her accent out had she chosen to, but she didn't want to. She embraced who she was and that duality of her culture.
Correct. And I don't know if you noticed, but Mexicans will never feel offended. Ever. When have you seen a Mexican being offended? Never. I mean, everything for us, it's
funny. Yeah.
I mean,
I have a very good friend of mine that, I did stand-up comedy. I do stand-up comedy, but I toured for many years. And Julio Gonzalez, he was on my show this morning with me. He was one of my tour mates. And I'll tell you what, when it comes to jokes and offensiveness, you can't find a place where he'll be offended. He has more fun with everybody than anybody I know. I think that Hispanic people's sense of humor is a little more developed than others.
Yeah.
They're more open. They're more open. They're accepting. It's like, look, we all know we're different in different ways, and we can laugh about that together. You know.
Yeah, and that's part of our culture. And if you see on my social media, Instagram, Facebook, I post jokes. I post like things about Mexicans making fun of their own situation now that things are not good with the immigration and all that stuff. Even on those times, we laugh about our situation.
Right. And Julio used to have a joke about why Mexico didn't send equipment to the war or whatever, and he was like, "Look, we only have one tank in the whole country, and it doesn't even run. We have to push it. We're usually using it with a piñata on the end of the barrel. And she said, what are we going to do? We'll make sandwiches.
Yeah, we make tacos.
We'll do that.
We can contribute to the world.
Yeah, he's pretty funny. Well, listen, Betty, this is great. So again, it's tshirtandco.com, correct?
Correct.
Tshirtandco, that's co.com. And please go see, if you've got a Latino or a Latina, a Hispanic person in your life or connected to you, go to this website and check it out, because you're going to want some of this stuff. It's really fun. It's really cool. And thank you for the shirts. I'm going to proudly rock them. I'll wear them probably next week on the show.
Oh man, I will love that, and it's something super important. I ship free all over the world. No minimum
Free
required.
shipping. That's nice. No
Yes.
minimum, free shipping. You heard it here first. Get over to tshirtandco.com and support this small business lady who is a wonderful person and deserves your help and support.
Thank you. I appreciate it so much, Patrick.